My guest runner today is Lieutenant Colonel Col Carvel, who is the commanding officer here at MOD Woodbridge. Good morning, Si.
Good morning, how are you, John?
Not bad, not bad. We're just going to be running around the perimeter track of the base here. How many people are based here and what sort of thing do they do?
We have 650 people here. They're split. Around about 450 are based in 2-3 Parachute Engineer Regiment, the element that I command, in 6th Air Assault Brigade, and just under 200 are in 6-1 Field Support Squadron, which is a logistical engineering squadron that works for 8 Engineer Brigade. But we all come under one station here at Woodbridge.
And are people involved in active duty? Do they sort of come and go on tours, or is it mainly training?
Oh no, we train to go on operations.
Yep.
The majority of my regiment are held at readiness to deploy on operations around the world. In the last 2 years we've been to Egypt, the Caribbean, stood up for Indonesia, and we've also been twice on national resilience operations.
Oh, fantastic.
And 6-1 Squadron at the moment have a group inside the Falkland Islands as well.
Yeah. And do you get, obviously we're doing Red January at the moment, which is a bit of exercise every day to help with mental health. Do you get many, how do you look after mental health in the armed forces here?
Well, we take mental health very seriously. We try to be on the front foot. So we try to have an active day, healthy body, healthy mind, and we try to look after each other. We have a theory in operations that's called the buddy-buddy system.
Yep.
And even back in camp, you're always looking after someone, checking out where other people are, seeing if they're any different to normal, and opening up conversations with them. So at the lowest level, we operate mental resilience simply by being aware of each other's mental health.
Yeah.
We treat it just the same as a physical injury, where the moment we see someone suffering or struggling, we intervene and we get them in front of the doctor and we see what we can do to repair their mind, because they just need a bit more help than other people, but they'll get there.
Yeah.
And on and off operations, we treat it exactly the same.
Yeah. And have you seen much PTSD in your time?
I wouldn't say I've seen lots of PTSD, because I've always found myself in organisations that are well bonded and have got through situations together, but I do know of PTSD, and we have had people who've needed treatment, but most of them have returned back to the role they left and have had no issues in continuing with their soldiering, or have left to become a civilian or an army reserve and continued because it was a situation they had to get through. They did that, and then they're back out the other side in a good place and enjoying themselves again.
Yeah. And the 650 people here, do they have their families with them as well?
Not all. Some are single, and some people, if they are married, haven't brought their family here because their partner might have a job somewhere, or they've decided to base themselves as a family in another part of the country. But we have 150 families living here.
Yep.
Most people of those families do work in this barracks, but some also commute to other parts of the army from this location, because people do like living in Suffolk and they don't want to leave. But that is a huge help actually when people have got those support networks, and we have a brilliant welfare team here that look after both single and married soldiers to make sure that if this pressures and stresses away from the work, they can be dealt with as well, so they can come to work fully focused on the task.
Okay. Jolly good. Well, we're going to continue running around here, and then I believe we're going to have a bit of a chat about Suffolk mind and mental health. Great. So we'll leave it there. Thank you very much, Simon.
Thank you, John.